Calma aí. Assim mesmo. Alô, alô.
Charles IV, King
Deixa eu ver
of
se estou ao
Bohemia,
vivo.
the Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles
Essa história é o prólogo, né? A gente
his
sempre
last
vê
foal,
quando inicia o
whose
jogo.
father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected
Tá,
affairs
tudo
of
certo.
state for more frivolous
Alô,
pursuits.
alô. Tá
He
funcionando.
even failed
Bora.
to turn up for his own coronation as
Aqui
emperor.
podemos pular, já vi. Continuar. Parei, né? Depois que ele foi lá derrotado pelos caras, quando ele foi enterrar o pai e a mãe dele, né? Aí essa menina que gosta da gente salvou a gente.
A word with you, young fellow.
Vou arrombar as coisas do cara, né? Bora. Cadê ele? Essa é a passagem secreta aqui? Parece não, tem. Agora o que tem aqui só Deus sabe. Eu tô com fome, mano. Pera aí. Comida. Não tem nada, mano. Cadê minhas coisas? Estão aqui? Tô sujo de sangue. Sapato de nobre. Eu vejo ali embaixo, né? Qual que é melhor? Essa é melhor. Anel. Esse símbolo ali acho que é porque tá sujo, né? O que tá com X? Eu vou assim, cara. Formação do item. Condição 0%. É assim mesmo. Arma. Armadura. Ah, já vi. Comida, tô com fome. Tô com 15 de ouro, é isso? Tá. É J. Tem essa missão, bom ladrão. Eu lhe devo a minha vida. É secundário, eu vou falar com ele, mano. É X no mapa. Letra A. Tá. Vamos lá. O torneio convocado pelo Sr. Hinushi acontece uma vez a cada 7 dias. O objetivo do torneio é testar habilidades combatentes em todos os tipos de arma. É destinado a pessoas comuns. Depois de completar a missão secundária ao lado de Deus, com Sir, você pode aceitar a nova missão dele, que irá lançar um instantâneo torneio regular. Se você não tem certeza de onde encontrá-lo, procure por arma. Se você já progrediu o enredo até o epílogo, você não poderá aceitar a busca. Beleza.
Hey, young...
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples.
Pô, não quero me sujar não, cara. Me desculpa.
For more unconventional work.
Vai.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later.
Não,
That
não.
fella
Tô
was
fora.
He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea.
Primeiro o dinheiro, depois a moral, sai fora.
To disturb a corpse. Never read the
Tô
Bible.
cansado de ver isso
Still
todo
a human
dia.
body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
That was a pretty speech, but you're still talking about a filthy deed. I won't do it. I value my honor higher than coin.
I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me. May the Lord watch over you.
Tem como eu me limpar? Tem.
Have you eaten yet?
Ah, agora eu tô limpinho.
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Eu também precisava de um banho, meu amiguinho. Beleza, mano. Quanto que eu te devo aí?
Can you tell me...
What about the Scalets, folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
Farewell.
Porra. Vou fazer essa porra, vai. Queria começar errado, mas...
I changed my mind. I'll do what you want.
Come to your senses, eh? Great. You know what you have to do. Get me the ring from that dead man on Gallows Hill.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart. God be with you.
Tá vendo como era importante?
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism back and right. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with your hip. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over.
Para uma fechadura você deve ter pelo menos uma gazua no seu inventário, embora seja melhor ter uma ou duas peças de sobressalente, já que elas se desgastam com o uso, e na pior da hipótese pode quebrar. Você começa o processo real de arrombamento segurando o D na fechadura. Você poderá ver um diagrama com o mecanismo da fechadura, do qual você tem que encontrar o local para inserir a gazua. O quão perto você está do ponto ideal é indicar o tamanho do cursor, ele se torna dourado quando você o encontra. Então você tem que usar a gazua para girar o mecanismo da fechadura. Ao mesmo tempo, você tem que coordenar o movimento da gazua e a rotação. Porra, mano. Se você tentar girar o mecanismo sem ter a gazua em posição correta, o mecanismo trava, que danifica a gazua e mesmo a quebrará. Qualquer dano deve ter produzido um ruído, pode chamar a atenção.
force it.
Caralho, entendi como é que é, mano.
Crack could be hurting Gutenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced
Mano, é muito difícil, cara. Como assim, velho?
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make
Tem que
something
diminuir a sensibilidade do mouse.
This trunk's only practice. Real ones, you have to watch out. Quite a few ones.
Pô, era pra ter instalado o mod antes de começar a live, mano. Mas é foda, eu tenho medo de instalar mod. O que eu tô usando? Tá, vamos de novo. Não sei qual é, não. Na moral mesmo. Será que é a própria espada, mano? Faço a mínima ideia. Será que é a porra do anel? Ah, eu acho que era o anel, hein? não, agora parou.
Put that weapon away before someone gets hurt.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
I'd like to know... So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know...
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. So Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
So Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and
Ele
Zibishek...
tá com a espada, mano.
It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zibishek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He
Caralho,
sacrificed me
filha da
to save his
puta.
own hide.
That bastard! Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
O outro bugou ali atrás.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
Ele tem que pegar a pá, mano. Vou cagar. Cadê a pá, mano? Ah, tá aqui, ó. Será que essa aqui eu tinha que ir a pé mesmo? Nossa, olha. Ó. Caraca.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Cadê a porra do anel? Legal.
My respects to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
I'm not a thief. I won't do it.
Robbing a thief who steals from corpses isn't a sin. Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind. God be with you.
Ah, vou fazer nada mais pra esse cara não, mano.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill. I live here.
Porra, agora como é que eu faço pra pegar a dívida dele?
Before I do, I've plenty of work to do. And I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Vou fazer essa
I've thought
porra,
it
vai.
over. I'll steal that ring.
That's what I wanted to hear. You should have it hidden in a trunk somewhere in the house. Can you pick a lock?
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is, and now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies. Take care now.
Cara, o bom dessa missão aqui de ladrão é que, tipo,
I'll have to get
Tá.
something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
vou comer lá. tipo, tutorial, tá ligado? Pra stealth. Três maçãs. Bora.
Look at you, lover boy.
Tem um cavalinho, né? Meu cavalo roubaram, mano. Quero aquela espada também, espada boa. Odeio stealth, né? Mas... É aqui? É. Tem cachorro, mano.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Dá o fast travel. Deixa eu ver aqui o anel.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that. I'll be with you.
Isso aqui é pra vender, né, mano?
Would you teach me something about the, milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Good luck to you.
O cara largou o bagulho, mano. É bom aprender isso, né? Vai que eu preciso. É missão tutorial mesmo.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Puta, roubar bolso não é brincadeira. Se você for pé com os dedos do bolso de outra pessoa, seja pela vítima ou pela testemunha, eles irão te denunciar e você será perseguido como ladrão. Para roubar alguém com sucesso, primeiro você tem que se queirar para perto dele sem ser notado, e depois, segurando o E, comece a roubar. O primeiro passo é apalpar dentro do bolso segurando o E. Isso não é fácil, especialmente se sua vítima estiver em movimento. Quanto mais tempo você puder apalpar, mais tempo você terá para selecionar o que é roubar. Para roubar, você precisa ceder o tempo mínimo de apalpar. Você considera pelo fundo, tá. O tempo que lhe resta para a segunda etapa do roubo é mostrado pelo número no meio da rosa. Fique de olho na cor da rosa. Quando ela é verde, claro, sua vítima não tem chance de pegar. Mas à medida que começa a escurecer e ficar vermelha, beleza. Aqui você colocou a mão na bolsa de alguém e tem que tirá-la com um saque. Antes que seu tempo acabe e você seja pego. O lugar onde se rouba. Aqui está o item que você apalpou. Você pode descobrir que está roubando pressionando o E. Se você é um ladrão experiente e perito em item, você aprendeu completamente a vantagem em item. Você também pode ver as propriedades do item roubado. Este item você acabou de roubar. O tempo que lhe resta antes de ser pego. Complicadinho, hein?
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Ah, eu
That's the
tenho que ir e
way. I
voltar.
hardly noticed you were there.
Entendi.
I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you for that price.
O cara cobra, meu irmão. Lá no cu. Vou ter mais comida não. Que isso, hein, mozão? Valeu. Obrigado, meu amor. Eu tô envenenado, mano. Valeu pelo sub, meu amor. Que isso, hein? 37 meses. Caraca. Eu sou o seu maior fã. vou lá agora não. Que isso, mozão? Tá ostentando, hein? Obrigado, 100 bits. Mandou 100 bits pra Yakuza.
Oh, who are you? And
Obrigado, amor. Agora para de gastar,
Son of the
peixinho.
Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir
Ah,
Radzik
tá.
of Voyets.
Of course you are, lad.
Que bom,
Hand that
então.
coat. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzik what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir...
Guarda, guarda aí, guarda aí. Não, não é não.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant? Huh? No. Clear off. Let me sleep. Huh? Shit. Sod off. Huh? Clear off.
E aí, porquinho? Esse é o Kingdom Come, é um jogo medieval. Esse jogo é antiguinho já. É de 2016. Ah, mas você deve estar falando do 2, porque o 2 tem essa missão secundária aí que você pode arrumar um namorado. Eu acho que é esse mesmo.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
É isso.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
A mulher bugou dentro do cara.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just
O
what
som
would
aí
you have done
da
in
voz dos personagens tá
If you
bom,
tried
ou
to
precisa
fight, the
aumentar?
both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're
Ah,
feasting
beleza
tonight.
então, valeu.
What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzik.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Aqui não, é mais em cima.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
Tá deitado,
Given this
dormindo.
Jew, I don't think he
Tá
expected
frio.
the lords of
Tá
this
lá
country to
encolhido lá.
stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
Neném. Mó cavalo velho.
You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too.
Cusão, cara. Esse
They
cara é
deserved a
cuzão.
Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life.
Anúncio?
Distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But
Não
without
tem
the
anúncio pra quem é
Robards,
sub,
both
não.
be
Você é
dead.
chique.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't
Escroto, mano.
invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms,
Yeah.
a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything?
Virou já era.
Blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Ah, hoje chegou? Tá. É, naquele dia que eu olhei tava... Tava ativado. Às vezes buga mesmo.
You there. God be with you, good sir.
Não, não mexi não.
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpolls pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
All right, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way. May the Lord watch over you. What the? Look out!
I wouldn't make good neighbors, but I'm reduced to this. Well, you know. Jesus Christ be praised.
Esse jogo mas é aquilo. É um RPG. Tem mais blá 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 do que Baldur's Gate, pra você ter ideia.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
And them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us.
E é aquilo, não é fantasia, né? É medieval, baseado... Ele tem referências históricas reais com ficção. Ele mistura história com ficção. Se gosta de blá blá blá, isso aqui é perfeito. Eu gosto também. Se o jogo for bom, se o blá 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 for bom, eu gosto.
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can. It's you who can't piss me off forever.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me?
É verdade, Red Dead, porra.
But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find.
Quando você jogar The Witcher, você vai gostar também.
That is.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Sim, sim. Mas no PS5 tá até mais bonito. Depois, quando a gente voltar a jogatina, você vai jogar no Play. Tem ele pra Play 5, sim.
Good health to you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that, Sir Radzig. So you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
Good. Or it was till them.
Ele no Play 5 é lindo. Eu instalei, cheguei a instalar, a gente tem. Joguei um pouquinho pra ver, tá muito bonito.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Sim, é bem melhor jogar no Play 5 a 60 FPS. Gráfico no talo.
Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the womenfolk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals. God be with you.
Caralho, tem muita coisa pra fazer, mano.
What do you want from me?
How does life in Ratai suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver, and how Sir Radzik sides with the king. Good luck then.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy Edens.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know? Take care now. God bless you. What troubles you?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 30 groschen with you.
Eu não tenho, mano.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Take care now.
Já vem pronto, você aprende a história desse cara aqui. Você segue a história desse cara aqui.
Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Good. Very good. Not bad. Very good. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. All right. Ah, that's it. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Very good. Nice. Good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. No, that's not it. Good. Well done. Good. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Fine, enough.
Combate é meio complicado.
It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Good. Good. Nice. Not like that. Well done.
Sempre do lado oposto, né?
Good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. All right. Ow. Good. All right. Very good. Very good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. All right. Not bad. Ow. All right. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Good. Ah, that's it. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
Isso, hein? Mas maneiro. Chegou alguém aqui.
Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. Let's go! All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Como que move?
No! Not like that! Not bad.
Ah, tá,
Well
maneiro.
done. Ah! No, that's not it.
Fine. Now try it a
Entendi.
little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Nice. Very good. Ah, that's it.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Wrong, damn it. Yeah. No.
Prepare-se para atacar, segurando. Ah, tá.
Move quickly. Very good. Nice. Good. Nice. Nice.
Maneiro.
Well now,
É
that
muita
wasn't too
coisa,
bad.
hein?
Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Don't leave yet. The Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Tô no começo ainda do jogo, é muito blá blá blá, mano. Tô com 6 horas de gameplay só tutorial, fi. Aí, salvou pelo menos.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. The bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement.
If you want to hit
the arrow aiming at the target, flying. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
You miss, blacksmith, by a mark. What do you want?
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
Pô, eu acertei.
I don't know why you're wasting your time.
What? Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking.
Pera aí, eu quero dar load, tentar de novo. $50.
Let's see then. Take this and another.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the. Now concentrate. The bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release.
Boa.
Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. If you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
You're going to have to aim.
That's it then. I don't like to say
Aê.
it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
Braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me,
Pô.
if you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Fudeu. Ganhei?
Well, I didn't expect that.
Ganhei!
How's your day, sir?
I told you I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during the last...
Ah,
What
otário.
are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Fudeu.
You go to well, lad. What's up? Shit yourself? This won't take long. Ow! How deep? What's the ma- Fuck it.
Porra. Ah, tô defendendo.
Well. Fucker.
Ah, que isso? Ganhei!
Well, you got the
Caralho, não acredito!
Must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Best years are behind it anyway.
Caralho, bagulho difícil pra caralho, mozão.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Ele quer perder,
Watch
doido.
it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first.
Tava.
Bathhouse. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Eu posso dar um fast travel, né? Tem aqui. Ver o que tem nessa casa aqui. Pousada, roda quebrada. Olá, moça.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Não, você é muito feinho. Vender. Nada pra vender. E aí, meu consagrado?
Good health to you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
I've got other things on my mind. God be with you.
Posso comer de graça da panela, mano?
Good day to you. What do you need? Farewell.
A musiquinha de medieval mesmo. Bora lá na missão. Agora eu posso dar fast travel. Mapa. É em cima. E mesmo.
Good health to you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff. I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe, but they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Don't even talk to me.
Take care.
São pra caralho, mano. Pegue seu kit na sala inferior do arsenal. Vamos lá, letra A. Blá 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 do caralho, meu irmão. Posso. Mas aí, dependendo do lugar, eu sou massacrado, tá ligado?
If you're after something here, tell me.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty too?
Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then.
make yourself at home. Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Porra, é o que? GTA, né? Se eu fizer isso, eu tô fudido. Dá pra eu fazer isso, tá ligado? Eu tenho essa liberdade. Exato. Eu tô pesado, mano. Dá pra fazer tudo. Esse jogo aqui é liberdade total. Que é bom. Aqui são as habilidades. Eu não quero usar escudo, mano. Flint é o quê? Essa porra. É bom. Hora das builds. Essa parte que é foda, mesmo. E por que eu não posso colocar esse, mano? É isso, mano. São que horas? Hora... Meio-dia e 37. Será que dá tempo de trabalhar lá hoje?
Good day. What do you want? May the Lord watch over you.
My respects to you. Good luck to you.
Only pure. What do you want from me now?
Take care.
Good luck to you.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe.
Apples, cucumbers,
And the jailhouse.
onions.
You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Feed the whole family with fresh bread.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
Go back to your people. I don't...
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid
Da
of her.
puta.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Já resolvi uma treta, uma contenda. Tô me sentindo Don Quixote.
your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Bora, cara, anda rápido, tem o dia todo não.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same.
Nessa época a velhice era 40 anos, 50 anos.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Remind me again where the money's supposed to be.
When we were running from Skalitz, I don't know either.
Under a dove.
That's all.
Fine.
Come on, Henry, we're wasting time. Where did I get to? Ah.
Cara, bugadão.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Here. There. That's a lot better.
O cara tava vagabundeando. Cara, eu tinha que ir lá, velho.
That fool got me all worked up.
Eu fui atrás do cara errado.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
So, bring it on.
Se você quiser tentar jogar, é possível jogar o jogo dos dados. O objetivo desse jogo para 2 jogadores é ser o primeiro a alcançar um certo número de pontos. 6 dados são jogados e os jogadores se alternam. Os pontos são ganhos para cada 1 ou 5 jogados. e para 3 ou mais de qualquer outro número. A pontuação é a seguinte: 1 vale 100 pontos, 5 vale 50 pontos. 3 de tipo vale 100, 3 de um tipo vale 100 pontos multiplicado pelo número do dado. 400 pontos, entendi. Olha, 3 vale 1000. 4 ou mais de um tipo vale o dobro de ponto de 3 de um tipo. Portanto, vale 800 pontos, vale 1600 pontos. Em vez do jogador começar sempre com o lançamento dos 6 dados, o jogador... A vez do jogador começa sempre que o lançamento de 6 dados. O jogador então usa E para selecionar e colocar de lado os dados de pontuação. E pelo menos um dado deve ser sempre colocado de lado. Então o jogador pode jogar os dados restantes usando F. E a situação se repete. As combinações de pontuações são contadas para... Beleza, o elemento chave do jogo é que se um lançamento não pode reduzir um único dado de pontuação, então a vez do jogador termina e todos os pontos ganham até esse ponto durante... Entendi. Então a vez do jogador adversário arremessar, portanto é aconselhado terminar a sua vez usando Q, antes que haja um aumento significativo na chance. Muitas vezes também vale a pena não morrer ao ver todos os dados da pontuação, para que você tenha mais chances de marcar mais alto no próximo lançamento. E como cada jogador joga seus próprios dados, há também uma oportunidade de fazer barota, mas é difícil encontrar dados carregados. Batota. Complicado.
We'll see. This'll be the one.
God's holy hat.
We'll see. This'll be the one. Your turn.
Tô entendendo muito bem não.
I'll have a beer.
Tô pegando o jeito, hein? Logo na hora que eu tava entendendo.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Aí. Tá, pra onde que eu tenho que ir? Tá a campainha. Tá bem, mozão. Tava só blá 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 mesmo aqui. Tô no começo. Joguei umas 6 horas já, ainda tô meio que no tutorial. Caraca, hoje eu tomei quentão, filho. Delícia. Engraçado que aqui no verão quase não usei chuveiro quente, mas a conta de luz não baixou. Faz o L. É, o começo é blá 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 pra caralho. Mas é assim mesmo, RPG é assim mesmo. Lembra no baldo? Falava pra caralho naquele comecinho? Daqui a pouco eu vou parar. Tentar dormir um pouco mais cedo hoje. Sacanagem. Vou tentar, né?
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy
Sim,
beast down to a
não aguenta
spy
não.
on Crow now. I mean, the beast with a
A tela vai ficando preto e branco.
We never found the real pig.
Mas isso vai aumentando com o tempo.
Asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now,
Peraí.
boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been
Vou dar
run.
pause aqui.
The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If
Tá
that's
não, deve estar machucado. Ele não... Ah, não, ele não foi convocado não, porque ele não tá 100% ainda.
You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Ei. O gato tá tentando pegar a lagartixa.
Ale doperdile. Gone weaker than knees, have you?
Fucker! That'll show him. Proper lesson. Go on, your
Eu tô escutando barulho, ele tá tentando pegar.
What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally.
Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
You must be up to no good, sneaking around in the dark. That's a cook.
E agora? Ah, ó, amanhecer. Tá, vou pra casa. É aqui, né? Aê, pênaltizinho, pô. Só não pode perder. Gol? Aí sim.
I feel quite hungry.
Mozão, vou sair aqui, tá? Vou comer alguma coisinha aqui. E... vou sair. Tô um pouquinho a live, mas tá bom. Eu quero tentar descansar hoje. Boa noite, meu amor. Daqui a pouco eu falo com você. Tchau.